So we're going to be doing the Cherry Blossom scenario, which is the new operation with the 7.6 release. And as you can see, we're focusing on US cruisers, and we have a mix of Baltimores and Clevelands. And basically, the first thing in the mission is in the hook of the bay here. We have some ships we have to protect, but also if you look right over on the E10 line, there are two little dots on the mini-map, and those are the Marine Corps landing positions. This is the Bougainville campaign, and we are going to be supporting them. And we're going to watch for DDs to port, and I'm letting the rest of the team know. And so we've got a good bit of radar, and I should have put my HE up. But we'll make up for that. And I'm trying to watch on both the mini map and in the darkness, so to speak. Okay, there's another one over there. Because one of the things that I have found, having done this a few times, is that it's easy to get distracted by these destroyers, get off course. And I'm going to put my hydro up. And that ought to take care of him. Somebody else did, that's fine. So this is an interesting multi-part mission, and the developers have really been working on their skills. We're going to see a number of new features. One is we've got both, and it's not the only one that's ever had shore installations, but we're defending a shore installation and then opposing shore installations. And so now we're rushing. Work on defending these Marines. This is sort of an interesting one for me and some of my clanmates, because a lot of us are veterans and I am a Marine. You never stop being one. And so what I'm doing now is I'm pushing hard. There's a Mayoko up there, and when he first shows up, he is stationary, and if you have gotten close enough, you can actually throw some citadels in him before he gets moving, and then he's going to start moving forward. And he's about to start doing that as I get in range. I didn't get in as close as I would like. And I'm going to switch over to HE, because there's going to be some destroyers coming in too. But the real thing is keeping these guys from shelling the heck out of the Marines. And if we lose one of them, then we only get 4 stars at most. Among the things you have to do is keep the Marines from getting overrun or shelled out. At least 4 of your human ships have to survive. And then once you get done with this, there's a race to the other end of the map. So I found it useful to put a speed flag on. Of course, premium consumables always help. And I'm changing back over to HE and seeing if I can't sit this. No, he's dead. That's fine. There's 2 more up here, so I'm going to change course. The thing is, you got to be careful. If you go all the way in, there are 2 issues. One, there's going to be a bunch of destroyers. You can end up in a whole bunch of torpedoes, but then the other thing is you're basically going to have to shift course and get all the way up to where those islands are at the very north, because that's where the airdrome is. Another thing you have to watch out for is those blossoms of light are starship or star shells. And if you get in the star shell, you are more visible to the bad guys. And so now I'm going to go after this Aoba if I can. And again, I'm trying to stay out of the star shells when I can. With a little bit of luck, I got his speed measured right, and we'll get a sit or two. Not quite, but we did get 3 good hits. I probably need to lead him just a little bit more than I am. There we go. Hopefully those will put him down. Yep. I got 2 fires, so I'm going to have to repair. There is a repair ship that's going to show up.
Problem solved, sir.
And I've switched over to HE, and you'll notice I'm trying to stay out of that. Is he close enough? Yes. You probably should have stayed with AP. Now I've shifted back. Let those will land well and take him out. No. Left to just about 400. Alright, now I'm going to start shifting back so I can get to the airdrome. I'm changing shell types again. And I'm detected. I'm going to put... I want radar. I'm going to start heading to the air bases. And it's also important to note that in what I've found, I'm detected, so I am going to go ahead and hit my radar. And here they come. One thing I have found is it is dangerous to be in the lead. Take him down if somebody else doesn't do it. Somebody else. I did get him. I'm back on fire, so I am probably going to need that repair ship. Oh crap! If these torpedoes don't get me. All right, I want to make sure I don't turn back too fast. I think it's important I use hydro now. Fire's going to be out, so if I can get into the repairs, I might just survive. So that green area, if you've never done one of those before, is a repair area. And if you look above the Essex, I gotta watch out, there's fish somewhere over there. Okay. That little wrench above it indicates that he is a repair. Now those 2 diamond shapes are the airdromes we have to destroy. And there is also a cruiser, actually a couple of cruisers that are going to be necessary. And we have ships with defensive AA, so if you're weak like I am, you want to get into that repair cycle. You want to be watching for torpedoes because there's going to be a lot of them, and there will be some dive bombers too. But if you want to get repaired, you need to stay with the Essex that has the symbol above it. The Lexington is also doing repairs. I did just notice that, so okay. Um, and I'm waiting for those bombers to get a little closer. They're close enough now. I'm going to start my defensive AA.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
And I'm looking for targets. The ships aren't quite in range yet. But we're going to have a lot of torpedoes in the water. Unless our ships manage to do stuff and knock these birds down. Here we can see the torpedoes coming in.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
And I'm going to have to watch because I'm in. There we go. All right. And we have a destroyer in range on the mini-map. And a whole bunch of torpedoes. So it's tricky closing because you're going to have to navigate the torpedoes, the enemy aircraft. You want to get close enough you can see where that attack symbol is over that cruiser. That is one of the ships you've got to get. That is the flagship Otago. I don't know if knocking them down will do extra bennies as far as reducing their ability to fight, but either way, so it's a good. It's easy to get caught in your binoculars. I'm going to change over to HE because he's turning, and you can. So you want to be moving back and forth between the two probably because, and oh, I see now his steering or his engine's gone. So I'm going to try to. Well, and here come more torpedoes. You see what I mean? All right, he's down, and see if I can avoid this torpedo. Doesn't look like it. Nope. All right, there is another bad guy, and he is throwing like more torpedoes. I have found that torpedoes are as much a danger as anything else in this one. Okay, he's down. And I'm spotting more ships and more air. I've got defensive AA again, and I'm going to put it back up because that may just save my life.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert. Enemy cruiser detected.
If I don't move fast, it won't. Oh!
Hold below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
As you can see, the torpedoes really are the danger here. And with defensive AA, you actually can sometimes survive.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Yeah, I'm probably dead. Might be able to get some shells into that. Yeah, I got another hit. 50,000 damage. We still have 6 ships alive. So far, I'm the only one lost. So in retrospect, I would have waited to attack quite so aggressively. Let's go take a look where we got a chance. Somebody is getting one of these airfields. There it went. Again, you need to use, and the other one is over here. So they're on opposite sides of this channel. And so I actually could have come up that way and moved around, and that might be a strategy. Although you see there's a lot of opposition. The airdrome has hangars and Quonset huts and a headquarters facility, and landing shells on all of those will do you some good. I'm assuming that some of this other will too. It's a fairly well-developed field as far as the structure goes. You can watch these shells hitting. You actually, looks like, have to hit the structures to do the real damage. Let's see how these guys are hitting. There we go. All right, and we got a fire going. Is the fire doing damage over time? Yes, it looks like it is. So I guess part of it too is that if you can set fire and it looks like we might get 5 stars on this. Let's see. Yes, we did. 5 stars. So the tasks, the secondary tasks are to store enemy aircraft, the flagship Patagio, save both transport ships, maintain the positions of both regiments, and save at least 4 ships from your team. And let's see how we did. We actually got some pretty good deals. I did just under 60,000 in damage, 107 gun hits, 8 airplanes, 2 kills, 7 incapacitations, 4 fires, 3 sits, 6 close quarter shots, spotted 4 airplanes. That did put me in my top 4 and get me the extra prize of the camouflage. Let's take a look at the team score. I came in 4th by about 16 points over the 5th place. Every shot does make a difference. I wish I'd gotten some on the airdrome, but I couldn't close the gap. I tanked just under 570,000 potential damage. I sunk an Aoba, a Shriatsu, and damaged quite a few other ships. Credit-wise, after taking off for premium consumables, 57,600 in silver, 4743 in ship XP, which is good because actually I don't have the better hull on this boat yet. I did use a Papa Papa flag, which is helping me with the free XP because I'm working on getting that nice new Russian premium tier 9, and 4743 in commander XP. So anyway, that's the a 5-star win on the scenario, and Cherry Blossom is an interesting one. I'm still learning how to do it, but hopefully this will give you some tips and tricks so you can be successful. Please subscribe. Feel free to leave in the comments, and we'll see you out there. Take care.